eventually. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Now I can hear myself. I think we're live now.
I believe so.
I believe we're live. All right, so welcome to the Rivals of Aether July monthly. This will be the last monthly we have in the summer. Oh, September counts as the summer. In the Northwest, that doesn't really count as summer. Next month we have Crest. So, you know, it's kind of a chill one before the serious one, where honestly enough, where it's like, it's more serious, but it doesn't mean much because we know we're not going to win against all the top players coming in. So
yeah, there's a lot of talent coming in from like BC, Arizona. I think some of the SoCal guys too.
You know, Sinnoh from the Midwest is coming all the way over, so it's pretty sick. But for this monthly, right now, the first round we got Braxton. He usually prefers it to be pronounced Braxton, and Not Intelligent, who always runs the dumb tag, and I've been a fan of that tag.
I like it. It's very him. it's just the oh my.
That's a tricky DI. You have the DI the back air out of that, otherwise it's confirmed.
Yeah,
which, as Zetter is hard to DI out in that specific spot because you just don't want to.
Yeah, but at least you're high up on the screen, so there's a little bit more safety. If you're DIing low and away, there's no chance you get back.
Yeah.
So we've seen these two play. It's been a few months though. Braxton hasn't been as active in our monthlies due to the melee, us switching days not being with melee anymore. So
did melee switch days? I think they're still doing Sunday, but they had some big monthly on a Saturday last time, so he didn't want to drive over just for Rivals alone. It's a lot of gas money. He lives, you know,
Vancouver, right?
Yeah.
At any rate, it's nice to see him back here.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
It's a pretty even game, surprisingly. Braxton definitely should be the one that should win, in theory. But Not Intelligent's been improving pretty quickly, actually.
Yeah, definitely. He was giving Nashty a run for his money the last time they played. That was at the last monthly.
I think I put something in Nashty's head. He's always kind of struggled against Zetter, and then he plays me, and it gets worse. So I kind of hate that because I've never been one of the people to like withhold information from people, because like if the whole group is getting better, you know, you'd rather have that instead of one person getting better.
Right.
So like if I give people information that makes me lose, that's fine. We're all improving. I have to adapt to that then. You know, we're all going to get better that way.
Yeah, definitely. And especially like if there are guys who we know can get really good, those are the guys who we want to invest in, right?
Yeah, and I feel like our scene has a weird thing where most scenes you usually see like there's a few really good top players, right? Oh, he's just dead.
So yeah.
Yeah, bad DI. You know, most scenes just see it as like there's a few just top players that run everything. Here we have like, you know, we have AZ and then Kulik whenever he shows up. And then let's just, it's a bunch of like higher level mid players that are threatening to become top players but just aren't there yet. So it's like, it's top heavy stacked but not in the same way at all. Yeah.
So people are scared of Oregon when we go to out-of-state tournaments, but here at the locals, it's
we goof around, honestly.
It's just AZ.
Although AZ has lost a few times.
It's true.
He should still be the one winning, but he's thrown a few tournaments by losing, just being bad, I guess. Not necessarily by him throwing. Let's see, who has he lost to? He lost to Symphonica, Kulix, and you. So he's only lost to 3 people, and Symphonica is retired, which is sad. I talked to Symphonica the other day and tried to get him to come out to Crest, and he's like, nah, I'm not going. He's just straight up retired from Rivals and has been for like 6-7 months.
Ooh, DIing that out. That's not gonna work.
I think he was trying to wave dash. Oh, I like that tech. I don't like that tipper. Oh, and I really don't like that.
Yeah, you could see him in the camera, just kind of going like this when he missed the down special cancel.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it sucks when it happens because it's like you press the button, but like you feel like an input got eaten or something when maybe you pressed it too early.
Yeah,
or, you know, whatever.
That's a hard one. You just got to spam the button.
Yeah, it's like it's not like it locks you out of it, so it doesn't matter, honestly. But you can't. You only shouldn't spam it when someone's threatening you with moves, because then you instantly up B out of their move, and that just kills you. Yeah. So
running it back, that's interesting. I think he's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, this is a very good Zetter stage. Like, this is a good neutral stage, but Zetter, I feel like it's a lot more than most other characters do with this, just where the top platforms are, and that's so side platforms help with recovery a lot. But Braxton's starting to get a little warm, I think.
Yeah. The one thing that I would say against this stage pick is that whether or not he lands on stage or on that side platform, I think that Braxton can still cover it pretty easily with an F smash, unless he just mistimes it like he did there.
Yeah, and well, the thing with that is that it really helps with the timing. Oh, that's not what he wanted. But it really helps with timing mix-ups. The down special cancel rolling off of that platform is just a godsave for Zetter.
Yeah, but instead, for Zetter especially, I'd like to see in picking one of the stages that have platforms that extend off the side. So I know you hate me for this, but like Truple, Tempest, Spirit Tree, which was banned by Breakson, unfortunately.
Which is weird, because that's one of the few stages, like, usually I love Spirit Tree for Zetter, but that's also a really good Clarion stage.
You think so?
Yeah, it's a super good Clarion stage, and Zetter can just kind of die real easy on that stage, even with the better recovery on that. So I can understand not going there, although I would take it if you picked it either, but it's definitely not one of the ones I would want to go. It's like in a best of 5 when all your other stages you want to are gone, right?
Uh-huh.
Tempest, screw Tempest. I don't agree with ever picking that stage. I hate that stage. I don't actually think it's a bad Zetter stage, I just don't like it. I don't remember what the other one you said was.
Truple.
Yeah, Triple's a good stage. It's unfortunately also a good... It's like... Oh, if you got a Tipper, that would have been tough. But unfortunately, Triple's also a kind of good Clarion stage. Clarion also likes having those side platforms, like her recovery being not entirely different from Zetter, and also just her sword covering them.
Yeah.
That was a bad down special refresh.
Okay,
Okay, well, that was...
okay.
I don't think he meant to run off the ledge there.
Not intelligent. Actually taking the stock lead here. Let's see how much extra credit he can
Totally
get.
earned, by the way.
Of course. One thing that I think he could be doing a little bit better.
Oh, he died.
Oh, that's a wall jump.
Yeah.
I think that his punishes could be a little bit better sometimes, either on parries or on laggy moves like dash attack. If Breakson whiffs, I think that he could be going for something a little bit better than just like shine into whatever he does next.
Yeah, I was actually playing friendlies with him a few nights ago, and I was telling him that like you can get a lot more out of this than just going for shine, because he'll go for shine even when you're at like really high percents. And I know it's coming, so you DI out, and shine up smash doesn't even work at that point. Yeah. So it's like, unless you do shine up smash perfectly on certain characters at higher percents, if you DI out, it will not hit you. So he always wants to go for shine, and I tell him like, dude, just set up something in like up smash. Like you can just straight up kill him at like 150%, you know. Or if not, just set up like up tilt into up air, back air, you know, all those.
Oh,
he
that's a wall jump.
So many times. Sad.
That's so unfortunate.
Well, 2-0 for Braxton. It's kind of a spaghetti set for not intelligent, which is unfortunate. But let's see, who do we got coming up now? It was not intelligent Braxton.
Solar and Seo playing off stream, right?
Yeah, they're playing off stream. How do I update this? I actually don't know. I gotta play Moon Man, so I should probably do that.
Are we just going top to bottom on the bracket?
I mean, we could get Octagon and Amphibious.
Yeah, I'd also like to see Octo and Duo on stream.
Yeah, that'd be nifty, because Duo had Octagon had a sick 3-0 comeback, 3-stock comeback against Duo last time.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was a close set, so you know that could happen.
That'll be interesting to see them running back.
So yeah, I'll get Octagon and Amphibious on stream now, and then we'll get Duo and NKB. I think they might be playing off stream. Yeah, I got it here. I probably should leave the laptop over there, but we can see this. Okay, let me go get...
Can you guys just manage who goes?
Alright, thanks. Okay. And then after they do that, I'll go play my set, because I need to do that.
You can have the bracket here.
Sick. Alright, so they already reported Braxton not intelligent.
Nice.
And then that will lead to AZ to Braxton, which I believe...
Have we seen that matchup before?
Not on stream, I don't think. I know Braxton really doesn't like Craig.
Yeah, he was telling me that before, that he's done playing playing Clarion against Crag because just the rock things, and I think that he has trouble breaking the rock when it's midair.
Which is interesting, because the only time I would want to go Clarion against Crag, which I actually do think Crag is like the best matchup against Clarion, like one of the only characters that kind of has stuff to Clarion, because you can sort of zone Clarion out. But it also works both ways, where Clarion can just kill Crag really hard. Like everyone can, you know.
Yeah, I mean, AZ earlier today, when he overheard me talking to Braxton, and he said that Clarion pretty like heavily wins the matchup.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that could be like a I main the character, so my character loses to everyone kind of thing.
AZ doesn't like the matchup either. That's really funny. Which also, you know, playing Culex, I can understand that. He loses the Culex way harder than I lose to Culex. Like, he just does not do well against Clarion. That's always been one of his struggle matchups. But I do actually think that Crag does fine against Clarent. You know, Rock is a difficult thing to deal with unless we're being predictable. The only time we'll choose Clarent against a Crag is against Octagon, because you know when he's throwing the rocks. So it's like I can just put a Nair out there and it's fine. You know, I think the only other character that, you know, if you chose Rana, you could do the same thing, just Nair through the rock and not care. So it's in concept, because Octagon kind of gets predictable with the punishes he does. They're just hard to punish. You know, good Crag stuff is good, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about them, though. We got Octagon and Amphibious, which we got a lot of new guys.
Yeah.
A lot of new guys this month.
We've got the Corvallis squad joining us today.
Which a lot of them are talking about maybe getting their own scene going, which would be sick if that happened. We'd have 2 scenes in Oregon, and the rest of the Northwest would have none.
Yeah.
Come on, Drain, get that BC scene running. What are you doing?
Tell me when the BC locals are starting. I'm ready. I'm trying to carve out time in my schedule for it.
I've been giving him so much crap over that, because it's like he lives on Vancouver Island, so even getting out there is like difficult to get off the island, right? So.
Yeah, Corvallis scene though. I think that we could get like up to 8-man locals. We usually throw out a rival setup at the melee tournaments, and it's almost always got like 4 guys on it, just like having fun. And so we've got 4 guys here that came today. I'm from Corvallis. Octo has a friend who I believe is starting school there next year. I've got another friend. So I think that we could easily get 8-man locals started next year, as long as people can
manage college and you know, go at the same time.
Homework.
College has a way of eating your time.
It's
and
terrible.
Money.
It's terrible.
The money you don't have, it still eats it. So, yeah. But you know, that'd be sick. That's like we have 2 Oregon scenes that would be just like 2 hours away from each other. You know.
Yeah, it'd be cool if we could have guys come down to the Corvallis ones too.
Although I doubt you'll ever get anyone doing that. Because people in Portland are like, we don't leave the city for you guys. You guys come into the city.
I don't know if I feel like AZ might want to come get some free money, play some rivals.
That $8.
Yeah, so worth. And then Octo, he lives in Salem, so I think it's actually closer to Corvallis than it is to.
That's only like 40-minute drive from here. Salem's not that far.
Maybe it's right in the middle, but
yeah,
it takes me 40 minutes to get to Salem from Corvallis, provided there's not like 15 crashes along I-5.
This is the same thing every single. It's a Sunday, and there's always crashes on I-5.
They like to choose the last Sunday of the month. Today's a great day to crash our cars.
I really don't like this car. Get rid of it. I need a new one anyway.
Okay.
That's when you do something bad for the experience. Like, I've never broken a bone before. I wonder what that's like.
I'm so curious. Did we see what character Amphibious is playing?
No, and I've never played him before.
I've just seen a lot of the tag screen. Okay, new tag. Try it again.
This is the real game. Speedrun, come on.
Okay, I think we're going Phibius. That'll work.
Yeah.
He's whizzing in Octo right now. Look at Octo.
Octo wearing that summer get-up. I'm here wearing like a hoodie and the venue is like colder than outside. Last time I was here at the venue, it feels fine in the venue, keep in mind. I'm not complaining. But I was like, I totally forgot about that fact and didn't bring my hoodie, and I'm playing there, and it's not cold, but when you're playing, you want to be warm. So
I feel you. Okay, here we go.
He'll always go rock.
Oh, they go shoot.
They're gonna go rock.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Thank you.
Why do you go scissors?
Thank
Why would you do that?
A real gentleman.
Just always go paper if you're Oregon rivals.
Okay, so it looks like this is a matchup that Octo in particular sees a lot since he plays you every monthly. So.
Yeah, he knows this matchup pretty well.
Yeah, unless Amphibious is just some god gamer out of nowhere, I think Octo can just do the regular Crag things and you should be fine here.
I mean, to be fair, playing my Zetter is not playing.
That's true. You're playing Jarek, not Zetter.
Yeah, it's like when you try to play Hoppy for the Maple experience. Don't do that. That's a terrible idea. You're not going to learn anything about Maple. You're going to learn everything about Hoppy. Which no one wants to know that.
Oh my god.
That was
goodness.
pretty sick, though. That F smash was not so sick.
He's not using the B button, which is a little bit worrisome.
Oh my goodness. That was some DI. To be fair, that was kind of a DI trap a little bit. Alright, you see, running back to his rock. He like he changed his mind 4 times. Do I pick up the rock? No, I'll land on the platform. Rock? No, down special. All in one interaction. That's not the DI for out there you want.
That's what happens to Octo when he only gets like 4 hours of sleep across 4 days.
Octagon's been complaining. He's been super tired. to be fair,
he's been working
Farmer
stupid
gone.
amounts. Yeah, Farmer gone. This Amphibious, he's got some interesting ideas, but looks like he just needs
he plays like he plays Fox.
more time in this game. That seems to be the main issue for a lot of the newer players that we're seeing. Just getting used to the Rivals mechanics rather than whatever game that they came from.
Yeah, it's like I see a lot of people are like, dude, Rivals looks sick. I want to get into this, and they play it, and then they like never really get into it because they realize, oh, this me being good at Smash doesn't translate to this at all. These are totally different mechanics and a totally different game. And it's like it's still a platform fighter, but that's like comparing like Mortal Kombat to Marvel vs. Capcom or something, you know? Oh, he thinks he's Solar.
Yeah, when I tell my friends about Rivals, and trust me, I am always excited to share the gospel of Rivals. I'm trying to steal all of the Ultimate players, get them to play Rivals. But like I tell them, I tell them it's a much different game. But what I say is, if you're good at Smash, you can be good at Rivals. You just need to. You gotta put the time in.
What I tell them is that your fundamentals will carry over in neutral, but everything else you're gonna have to learn. These are new characters that you don't know what they do. There's new mechanics like no shields, no grabs, no ledge. Ledge is the big one that really trips people up. The no shields and grabs thing wasn't really something that bothered me. Well, I understood that more in my mind than I understood shields and grabs, to be honest. I feel like I've only really recently started to get shields and... Man, he's SD twice this game. I feel like I've only recently started to get shields and grabs down because I've been playing more Slot City.
Octo, don't.
Why?
His first tournament, man. Come on. You're killing me.
I feel like he did that the wrong way, but not on purpose. All right, who do we got next?
If we could get Duo and NKB on stream, that would be pretty cool. I don't know if they already played though.
Yeah, preferably get some of the once we get the loser set set up, and then after we get Duo, and I gotta play my set after that.
Yeah.
So,
we can probably send.
Oh, okay, there we go.
What do we got? Okay, so
Duo and MKB.
So either of these sets should be good. Always love to see both you and Duo on stream.
Okay, yeah, I should probably go. You can take over for me. I gotta do my set.
Yep.
Where's your set? Have
Looks
you done
like
yours?
me.
Yeah. Are you? Oh, you gotta buy.
I'm up here.
So you gotta play against Nashy. We'll keep that on stream.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be good.
Oh, looks like Duo and NKB just played. So.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I
our
gotta
last.
get my first round stuff done. I'll do that really quick. Let's get AZ and Brixen on stream. I'll do mine off stream real quick. Get the first round out of the way. Are they? Cool.
There. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna get our last round 1 match, Jarek versus Moonman.
Okay. I'll do that on stream then.
Okay.
So, you want to take over for commentary?
Yep. We've got the legendary, most famous Solar coming on commentary. How's it going?
Legendary.
How was your round 1?
Oh, it was really tough. He was pretty good.
Was he playing Reno?
Yeah.
What did you think of him?
Reno, I don't know if he's got like a prior background in Ultimate or Melee or something like that, but he's got some really good fundies for a week 1 player.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I played online friendlies with him, and that's kind of what I got. He seemed to have some semblance of like, oh, what should I be doing in neutral, spacing, but just all those like Rivals things where it's like, oh, I know I need to DI this move out, or I know the DI mix-up's about to come here. So
yeah,
all those higher level things like the DI traps tend to work a lot more on like the newer players, which is to be expected, of course. So, were you going Shovel Knight?
Yeah, I was Shovel the whole time, and he was dealing with it pretty well. He actually did something I don't see a lot of Ranos do, which I'm sure a lot of them do, but I don't see it too often, is actually catching me out a lot with up smash in situations where I wouldn't expect anybody to.
Oh, interesting.
So that was kind of interesting play against, I think pretty much every one of his kills was like a up smash that he just kind of whipped out.
Just raw?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's interesting. Okay. Ooh, a Shovel Knight.
All right.
Let's add it to our list of Shovel Knights. Here we go.
Yeah, PDX says the shovel infection looks like.
Okay. So, we're probably heading to Merchants. Yeah.
I guess so.
This is pretty typical. And Jarek was telling me on stream just now that just all the good things that Zedder can do on the stage. Oh, please come back. Oh. Homie. Nope.
Oh, man.
We're in tournament. But yeah, so you've got the top platforms. just for those combo extensions, and then the side platforms for a little bit of recovery mix-up. Oh, Jarek. I feel bad that for anyone that has to play Jarek the first time, because it's not even fighting Zetter, it's fighting Jarek.
I feel bad for anybody who has to fight Jarek anytime.
Truth.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
How do you?
Man,
oh
okay.
no.
He was on a roll there.
Pun intended.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
How do you feel about the Shovel Knight versus Zetter matchup?
I think it's one of his more even ones. Because Zetter, once he gets in, Shovel has a really hard time dealing with it. But Shovel can also, like for as bad on stage I think as it is for Shovel, I think it's really good off stage. I mean, Zetter has a time and a half getting back on stage anyway. But that's where a lot of Shovel Knight's really good tools are, is off stage.
When Shovel Knight first came out, I was like, gosh, I swear that Dan just like invented this character to torture Zetterburn, because he has like 47 different ways to spike you and like all the offstage game. But yeah, I think you're right. Zetter does really well on stage.
Yeah, how I play this matchup is just kind of I run away the whole time. I just have the mindset of if he touches me, I'm dead. So I just wait for opportunities to push him off stage and go from there.
Yeah. Jarek's just kind of Jareking him.
Sure is.
It's just kind of one of those things where your ideas are just working, and players aren't really adapting to you. So, and to be fair, when you 4, 5, it's really hard because no one does that in any other game.
Right. Yeah. It's not practicing Rivals of Aether. It's practicing whatever this is.
It's the Jarek matchup.
Right.
So, 3 stock for Jarek. Pretty handily done there.
Yeah.
The SD at 0 right at the beginning of the match didn't really help Moonman though, so
unfortunate. Hopefully, I think he's one of our week 1 player joining this month. Hopefully, we'll see some of these kinks ironed out in the weeks to come.
Yeah. So Seo, Moonman, and Antiphibius are all brothers. So it was cool that they all came together to flesh out the bracket a little bit.
It's a nice variety. Now,
So
if he just keeps getting these F-tilts in.
Oh no, the other way.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not take Jarek here because Jarek loves stages that are very wide because he likes to control space horizontally with the fireball. So
yeah, Merchant and Fire Capital right off the bat are not stages you want to take Jarek, or even most Zetterburns too, I think.
agreed. Jarek not even really needing to rely on the fireball that much though. He's just kind of going in and it's working for him.
Yeah, Zetter's one of the trickier characters to deal with when you're new, especially a Jarek.
Yeah, it's just like everything combos into his everything and he kills you at 80. Everything combos into up smash.
Right, yeah, exactly. Everything. Oh, if he did another up there, would have been sick.
I think fundamentally though, this is a good character for them to be practicing against.
Yeah, for sure.
Just learn all the like combo DI and survival DI.
Down special into down special. that's more Jarek than usual.
Yeah, and honestly, for guys that are coming from Melee, like Zetterburn is probably the closest we have to a Smash character.
It's not really like it's less learning a new game than you would say trying to learn against Silver Ellie. But there you go.
A swift 2-0 for Jarek Blood Dragon.
All right, how are we looking in the rest of bracket?
Okay. Alright, so that is the end of round 1. AZ Cards and Breakson, I believe, have already played off stream. Oh, looks like you're going to play Solar. And Farmer Gone is here for my headset. Am I playing Nationally on stream? Sweet! Okay. I'll be back.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the stream, Farmer Joe.
Farmer Joe, that's me, Octagon. It's a good little turnout we got here. Got some new players, and you know, coming
up from where are they coming from?
Corrales.
Corvallis.
Yeah, they had a bit of a drive. I don't get to complain about long drives anymore. They're like 40, 45 minutes longer than me.
Where exactly? So how long is the drive from Salem to here?
It's probably about 45 minutes usually on a good day.
Okay, so they've got an hour and a half on.
I'm up. I'm playing duo. Oh, I got pranked.
All right, we're doing doing musical chairs today.
You're right, because I'm just going to 3-stock him.
All right, hello, Solar.
Hey, welcome.
Mr. Top 50
back.
himself.
I am.
Everyone's telling you that.
It's something I never get tired of hearing.
Okay, so we are going to get Octagon and Duo on stream. This was actually a really good set last time.
Yeah, it was.
It was 1-1, and Duo was up 3 stocks to 1, and Octagon ran it back and won. I feel like Duo kind of was like, all right, I'm up 3 stocks to 1, I've won, and then he lost. So
We'll see how this one goes, because I believe they've both actually picked up Shovel Knight. Duo's playing Shovel Knight a lot, and Octo's kind of whipped him out as a secondary.
Shovel's a good character.
He's really good right now, yeah.
He's really, I feel like he hasn't really been developed too much, and then he also recently got the buffs, and everyone's like, he's buffed, I gotta play him now.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't particularly think he was ever really super bad, but I do think he did need those buffs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. He's good.
Gloves are a bit much, and I think, for now at least,
Yeah.
so that gets developed a little bit more. We'll see how bad it is, but right now it's pretty kooky for like edge guarding.
Yeah, for
but
those
down
that
tilts,
don't know, the gloves got a huge buff last patch. They have like no end lag now.
That's very small.
I don't know how much experience. I mean, I don't think Octagon has any experience with Shovel Knight, honestly.
Yeah, most people aren't going to have the experience playing against Shovel Knights, because unless you've run into me on exit, there aren't a lot of shovels out there.
My experience with Shovel is basically playing you a bit, but mostly just playing LBO, which
Alright.
usually just turns into getting comboed off stage because Zetter. Shovel has a lot of good things on Zetter.
Yeah, me and Ty were talking about that.
He creates a wall and you can't get by it. And I feel like you can do the same thing against Crag and just force him to put a pillar out, and then Crag's just dead. Oh, well,
Can be, yeah.
he's just dead if he holds in, too.
That's kind of a big theme of Shovel Knight as well. Don't hold in. Don't hold in ever.
Yeah, even more so with Shovel than most other characters. Like, you
Right.
never really want to, but in this case, even more so, don't do it.
Oh, man. So I was thinking he was going to get just stuck on the rock and...
I have that happen way too many times where I don't mean to land on the rock, and then I'm rolling on the rock, and it doesn't do anything for me.
Exactly.
I do like that weight, but that's the parry that gets you tilted, where it's like, how could he parry that like that quickly? It was a panic parry and it worked, you know?
Nice try.
My favorite is when they try to do that and they hit the rock away instead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, so we got Momentum Mail. I don't think I've seen Duo really buy Dynamo at all. I think a lot of newer Shovel Knights will kind of subscribe to the mindset of, oh, you know, Momentum helps me move. For Dynamo, I have to, you know, hit dare, and that's kind of crap. I think Dynamo's kind of being slept on right now.
depending on who you play, I feel like everyone that plays Shovel sees it one way or the other. I personally liked Dynamo just so I could slide farther with up smash, because if you know how I play Zetter, that in my mind works way better.
Right.
But I know oh, okay. Pillar up tilt up air, the classic classic Crag. Yeah, Zetter has a pillar now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like Windows has a decent shovel. It will always go with Dynamo Mail, and it's super tilting when they're just spamming dare everywhere. It's hard to deal with.
Yeah.
It genuinely is difficult to deal with.
For sure. Some matchups more than others. I feel like the more experienced people are going to get with Shovel Knight, the more they'll start diversifying their relics on like a matchup and personal preference.
I do agree that the gloves needed a little bit of a buff because it just wasn't really used.
Yeah,
everyone
so
chose something
you
else.
had the auto cancel with it, which was really good, and the buff actually didn't affect that at all, because the auto canceling obviously cancels the end lag, and a reduction doesn't change that at all. But yeah, it wasn't actually intentional. That's kind of the only way you can use it. So they decrease the end lag. But it's a pretty significant decrease.
Yeah, there's like no end lag for it now. So, you know, it's especially for certain edge guarding situations, it's real good.
Yeah, you just kind of sit there and use it.
Like if a Crag has a low pillar and you just have that wall, it's difficult for Crag to get by it. It's not impossible. Oh, he took game
Nice
one.
conversion. Yep.
I kind of want to say duos Maple, to be honest.
Yeah.
There
it is.
it is. All right, here we go. I feel like I see more Shovel Knight than Maple, which is not something that should happen.
Yeah. I guess, you know, he's been gone a while. He's trying to refamiliarize himself with the game. I don't think Shovel Knight was out when he quit, so.
Oh, I mean as a whole. I just mean for the whole scene. You don't see many Maples.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And it makes sense. Maple's not the easiest character to pick up and play. But Maple's really good.
She's really good. She's just one of the trickiest characters to try and learn.
It's anything that's more mechanically demanding is going to be more difficult to get into.
Yeah.
I think if Maple had easier recovery to understand for new players, a lot more people would play her. I think that's kind of the big wall people run into at first. Good parry.
That was an interesting looking parry.
Yeah, I guess he got the down special. I thought he got the rock shards, but no.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. I honestly don't know how this matchup usually plays out. I don't know. I assume Crag mains complain about Maple being really good and Crag being really bad.
That's kind of what I remember, and then I think in like recent days people have been saying it's not necessarily so bad.
I hit that rock. Yeah, I don't know. I've always kind of looked at all the Crag people saying Crag's really bad and just kind of like laughed at it because Crag's always in top 8. Oh. I remember last time they were playing, Octagon didn't know how to DI the ups. He didn't, and it's like, how many hours have you been playing? It actually blew my mind he didn't know that.
Well, when there aren't a lot of Maples.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Nice clip.
He's up 3 stocks to 1. Are we going to get the reverse?
Yes, get the reverse, have him run it back.
I feel like Octagon this monthly really doesn't want to lose. This might be Octagon's last monthly because he's going to be moving for college. He doesn't quite know when he's leaving, but at some point, he could have died. He could have just taken the stock with him. But at some point, Octagon's going to be moving to Minnesota, which is a sad day. He's one of our main guys. And who wants to live in Minnesota when you can live in Portland? Is this rock on the pillar?
I guess it eventually fell.
Oh, if he takes the stock, it's very difficult. Oh, come on, Octagon.
Trying to be cute.
All right, yeah, he's dead. All right. So 99%. That's 1 fair away from death on this stage.
Right.
Why did he go here? Like, you got to go for it. Oh my goodness, he's dead. He's dead.
God. Let's see.
All right, we got a game suddenly. In before he gets hit with 1 fair and dies. Okay.
But yeah, I could see like going here if he wanted to really like rush Octagon down, but he's kind of playing a slower playstyle.
I think he's doing that because he's a high percent. And, you know, you kind of get nervous.
Sure.
But when he went in, he just killed him. So, you know, oh, he's dead. Rip. Yep. Almost.
It's a good set.
That was close. That was close. All right, who do we got next? He did get the nastiest clip of the set, so I think he actually won.
For sure. I think we actually play.
Yeah, we do play. We'll stay here because we're already on commentary. We'll have Ty and Nashty play. I told Ty he'd play after them.
Next on stream,
so,
okay.
Yeah. So Ty and Nashty should be the next guys. And then for round 2, the other round 2 will be us playing. And yeah, all the other ones have actually been played. So we're going to get Ty, Nashty, and then us after that. Let's see what's going on over in losers here. Moonman and CO, we should probably have those guys playing off set. Duo will play Not Intelligent. That's tough for Not Intelligent. Not Intelligent had a rough set. He SD'd a lot. There's a lot of spaghetti. So it's a little sad. It actually wasn't as bad as it looked, but he just kept SDing. So, and then he has to play Duo, you know.
Yeah.
So, kind of, that's how the bracket luck goes. Never let anyone tell you bracket luck isn't a thing. It's absolutely a thing. You shouldn't say, oh, I lost because of bracket luck, but like, you know, sometimes one upset is all it needs to throw somebody in, your path. So
that's how I got top 8 at CEO.
I didn't lose the CEO.
No, that's how I.
No, I didn't lose the CEO. I didn't go.
Oh.
So clearly I'm the best.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't gone to any tournament out of the Northwest. It's money I don't have.
Money.
Yeah. It kind of sucks for people in the Northwest as a whole, though. Because it's like, there's nothing up here. That's why we got to run our own stuff.
That's just, yeah, exactly.
You know?
There's a gap there waiting to be filled next month, August 24th.
We got Crest. We've been playing this for like a good 6-7 months at this point.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a lot of work. We're pretty excited for it. We got a lot of top players coming. Cars is coming. I don't know if you heard me say that earlier.
I did hear that. I haven't seen him sign up yet, so that's actually
he just told
really
me yesterday.
News.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he just got the days off.
Sweet.
He's looking to ride back up to Seattle afterward. I don't know what his plans are life-wise, but he needs to go to Washington afterwards. So I don't know what's going on there.
Oh,
okay. Well,
that
good
could've been an
recovery by
interesting
Nashty.
follow-up, yeah.
Yeah, Nashi's a very patient player. Like, usually when people say that there's a patient player, they're just waiting for, like, hard reads or something. That's not patient. That's reads. You know, that's an estimated guess.
Sure.
Patient is like what Nashi will do. He'll sit there and just wait for you and not panic, not parry, do any of that stuff. Which, if you want to beat me, that's how you beat me. Because I'm waiting for you to do the dumb panic stuff.
Taking notes. Taking notes.
Yeah. It's harder to do. Oh,
I would have liked to see the bash. Yeah.
Yeah, you could have been dead. All right, so we got. Oh, this is Ty. Yeah, Ty's Ori. We haven't seen Ty's Ori. Ty's going random.
Ty's random button. Yeah, there. Oh.
Come on.
Okay,
Nash,
that's
dude.
where the patience doesn't help you though.
Yeah.
Oh,
he sucked him in from so far away.
Yep.
All right. This is a matchup that's pretty hard on Crag. Oh man, it's even harder if you SD at like almost 0. But yeah, this is a matchup that's kind of hard on Crag because I mean
so.
Ori's hard on everyone, but Ori's also very fast, and those fast characters are the ones that tend to be somewhat difficult for Crag.
Yeah.
Because it's like Crag can't even do his defensive setups because Ori's already all over you. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll take it. You figured Ty wouldn't parry anymore after playing me so much.
Yeah.
I guess just standing there doing nothing is spookier than standing there doing something. All right, we got fairs.
Might mess Ty up if he's not careful is holding in against Crag.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, come on, Ty.
Ty.
Try to be that disrespectful.
Just option coverage, bro.
Yeah, Ori running at you short hop fairing is really hard to deal with because it's slightly disjointed. So like, which I don't know why. I don't know why tail is just cut the damn tail off. Why is it disjointed?
It's so disjointed. Like it's so like it's not even that disjointed, but Ori's just so fast that it has like an effective disjoint, right? Like.
Yeah,
so
yeah, and it covers so much stage.
Oh,
so,
we got the ditto.
Okay, we got another Crag. We got random Crag. This is not what you do online, not in locals. Come on, get with the meta.
For Ty, this is the meta.
Random is Ty's meta. All right, he just
Exactly.
saves him. That was one piss-colored rock.
Yeah, the summer colors are just kind of overall so bad.
It's a pretty ugly rock, honestly. Look, it's so like bright yellow. All right, just crouch in front of him.
Oh, okay. What a set. What a set, fellas.
How did I hit him? Crag dittos are some of the jankiest, stupidest dittos in the entire
I love
game.
them.
Oh, that was sick though. Yeah, it's honestly one of the sickest dittos in Rivals. It's got to be Crag and Zetter dittos. I can tell you what they're not. They're not Clarin dittos.
Oh boy. I'm glad we don't have enough clearance for that.
I mean, at one point we had like 3 on the PR, was it? Because if Q
yeah.
would show up, we would. Oh, okay, that's DI out. That's the Idaho DI.
Idaho DI? What's the story behind
Going east.
that? Oh my god. That's good.
No one wants to be in Idaho. Why are you holding that way?
At Dank Ramen Boy.
Yeah, well, rip Dank Ramen Boy.
Okay.
He won't be going to Crest because he has hand problems now.
He has the hacks.
Yeah, he has hacks problems. Like, it's literally the same problems, which is just sad. But hey, at least we'll get like Smashbox support sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Or that is something he's actually looking into right now. So that's hopefully that pans out for him.
Yeah, which honestly, the only thing that they need is that they need to have auto run set for controllers for that. And Windows has a box and they've been waiting for it.
Yeah,
He could be dead. Okay, no, he's fine. Is he? Is he though? This was he went from being in the lead to being down 91% on the last stock.
Yeah, that's some adaptation.
Mine.
Oh, yep, the slide. The slide always gets me.
I guess making a new pillar that wasn't that bad of an idea because he threw a rock. That rock is okay. They didn't take his pillar. This is such a bad spot for him.
Yeah. Oh, whoop. Got spaghetti.
The signature Crag. Oh, what's up? Come on, Nasty.
The not so signature crack. Oh boy.
All right, well, there's tied 2-0. That's a sad day. I think we gotta go play our set, so we gotta.
All right, so let's go ahead and leave this commentator booth unattended, and
yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go grab Ty and Octagon if they're not playing. Try to get them over here.
all right, see you guys on set.
So you and me are in winner's semis, and then winner of Jarek Solar goes to winner's semis with AZ. Easy
Gotcha.
cards.
Easy cards. A classic.
And then loser's side. Oh, so we've got the brothers Seo and Moonman playing in losers round 1, and then NKB and Antiphibius on the other side. That's our Corvallis squad right there. Great to have them out here.
Corvallis homies. We will see a scene start up there, maybe in the fall when everybody's back for school.
Yeah, that'd be super sick. So, looks like Duo is going to be playing Non-Intelligent. And then loser of what we have here goes to play Aquatic Inferno in losers round 2.
All right.
Have we seen this match before? I feel like I've never seen them play each other.
I don't think I have either.
This would be interesting. I always love a new matchup, given that we have so many old ones all the time.
Right, well, we got Shovel Knight in the mix.
Yeah, not that the character matchup is new.
Right. Oh, free fish.
Oh, here we go, Solar.
Go for another one.
Honestly, there's no reason not to.
Get the 1400 off the bat.
Although, by the time Jarek gets over there, he'd probably do something crazy, like try to down special on him or
Yeah.
something. I was talking to Solar earlier when I think Jarek played a Shovel Knight last round, actually. I asked him, like, oh, what do you do in the Zetter matchup? He said he runs away on stage because he thinks that Zetter wins there. Just tries to get him off stage, which makes sense because he's got all those ways to just torture Zetter off stage.
Ooh. Jarek almost got that.
Yeah. Solar's been around here long enough to know. Ooh, got a DI mix up there.
He likes his fish.
Yeah. By the gold armor. By the gold armor.
Oh, no. I think you automatically lose if the Shovel Knight buys the gold armor.
Or you just... oh, Solar. Come on.
It's a stalling tactic. Oh, yeah, that'll kill him.
Nailed it. Yeah, he died for it.
I don't know, worth. Alright, he's got gloves, he's got the dynamo. He's set.
I think Jarek needs to be using a lot more fireball here. He's trying to get in with just his normals. There we go. And he also needs to stop trying to parry up B because Solar's smart enough to not go right on top of him.
Oh,
He
I thought
does.
somebody. Oh, I knew somebody was gonna die there. I just didn't know who.
Solar taking a moment to collect himself there. I've seen quite a few SDs so far.
Yeah,
I don't know if...
some of that has been from the newer players, so it's a little bit more understandable.
Yeah. Solar, though, I would expect him to not miss that kind of thing.
Oh, okay, I saw that.
Solar at the magic percent now, though. Let's see what he can do.
Ah,
That was really good from Jared to go and bait out the parry there. That
was a good read.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing that I see from new players is that they parry in the spot where they know that you can get to them first. So if you run in, they'll... Like, that's a mark of a new player to me.
That, okay. I don't know what he was going for there.
Dan said he could have lived. I don't know about that, though.
I don't know that. Yeah, it didn't look like he should have died there to me, but
It might be that he held out,
yeah,
like up and into the corner.
oh yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, let's see if that SD got to Solar. You know, took the little bit to recover for his last stock.
Yeah, much different game there if he's able to keep that stock and use it efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, Solar. All right, interesting stage
Free
choice.
fish. Yeah, I don't really know how you contest that.
You can if you start across the stage. I guess you just try to punish the landing.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Solar's got his number now.
I'm not really a fan of this stage pick, but maybe it's just a comfort pick for Solar.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, because Jarek loves stages that have like a lot of horizontal space on the main platform.
Yeah.
Is this stage here? So
I'm liking the up B slide off that Solar's doing on these platforms. Like he'll partially land, and then he'll slide off, and the animation still keeps going.
Yeah, and the other thing is like it's a timing mix-up too. If they're trying to get under and parry it, because you stall a little bit when you go over the ledge there. Okay, can you help me out? What armor is that?
That's the Dynamo Mail is what he's buying. So when you hit a dare, you get an aerial smash attack.
Thank you, resident Shovel Knight expert.
Yes, that is me.
ATK.
Oh,
Obitron.
and we're going for another fish.
The rich get richer.
And he'll be going for the gloves again when he has a second.
Yeah, gloves are pretty crazy now. You can.
Oh, I don't think he meant to buy the momentum mail.
Ooh, didn't even help him live either. That would have been cool if he got.
Yeah, if that had saved him.
He got smashed and it saved him.
I'll be interested to see if he goes back to the Dynamo Mail, because you can switch back once you've already purchased it.
Right. The Ghost Gloves I think would have been really helpful, because I've seen Shovel Knights just kind of spam them
Yeah.
at the edge, just standing off the edge. There's not a lot Zetter can do. Maybe try to ride the wall into a tech, but it's crazy. Ooh, not a good spot.
Oh, but that fire on the edge didn't catch him.
Yeah.
The weight.
There you go. That's what Solar was telling me earlier. He said I have to try to not get hit because I just assume that I'll die if I get touched once.
Right.
Yep, there it is.
See that slide.
Yeah, really smart from Solar. I don't know how much longer that's going to keep working because Jarek's a pretty smart player.
Right.
But I definitely say he's gotten some good mileage out of it so far.
Ooh, that would have been a good up smash for you. Just a little too early on that.
Yep.
Yeah, if he had Ghost Gloves here, he'd be able to contest a little bit better, get in a little closer. Oh, man. He's still living.
Finally gets punished for a roll. Yep.
There's... Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what he's going for with this, but...
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard because he was rolling there, so he probably wasn't ready to DI it. All right, last stock, super even here. Solar, he's got a lot of toys to play with though, so maybe that could be the difference here.
Right. Let's see what he can do. Okay.
Ooh. Oh,
all right. Yeah. Caught that bad DI.
Yeah, that was really smart because he went for all those down tilts in a row. Jarek was probably starting to DI out.
Yeah, ready to get out of.
Yep. Just at the right time there.
All right, so it's 1-1. I'm guessing if Solar doesn't ban it, he's going to Air Armada.
Yeah.
That or the Spirit Tree.
Yeah, Jarek loves.
Those are Jarek's too.
Loves Air Armada. I don't even know why. It's this design of the stage is just so awful, but he seems to like it. It kind of fits his qualifications though. He likes high platforms and he likes big horizontal main platforms. So
right. Well,
see,
not gonna see Air Armada. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I think that those are some pretty good bands.
Yep. And Spirit Tree, we go.
Oh, he did it! Let's go, Jarek.
Well, but see, the thing is,
don't do this.
he still got the fish. So
yeah,
Jarek just made it a 2-stock game.
Yeah, it's a trade. If I would have left the building if Jarek went for another down special and Solar Fish.
Oh, it probably would have worked. Oh, wow, that DI was questionable.
He's got no resources.
He's about to get shine spiked. Oh, unfortunate SD there.
Solar really unhappy about that, as he should be.
This is, I mean, definitely an interesting game so far.
Yeah, I feel like this is turning into that weird thing where, you know, sometimes like you homie stock online and then you die twice and you think that there's another stock coming and you're like, oh, I gave it away. That's kind of what's happening here.
Right.
Starting the game with 2 stocks and then SD in 1. Yeah. It's
Roll
hard.
City? Oh,
no.
man.
It's really hard here when you're down, but Solar needs to stay patient. Good. just like that.
Yeah, Jarek's just has all these fireballs coming in. This is the opening that he needs.
Yep.
He should.
Nice. Yeah. The biggest thing here, I think, for Solar is just going to be maintaining stage control. Because ultimately that's a game plan. He wants Jarek by the edge because that's where he can do the most damage.
Oh, but he has to finish this stock before he takes too much more percent, or it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah. Although we've seen the shovel cheese. Oh, that was not a good roll. Yeah. Jarek's content to just play footsies and fireball for 8 years. That was really good discipline from Solar not to F smash there.
Yeah.
And this is looking pretty tough.
Yeah, but 113%.
Yeah, he's got to line something up here. And Jarek's just pressing the R button.
Oh yeah, he wanted that parry. You
There it
could
is.
see- yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that game went on for quite a while considering the start.
Yeah. I really appreciate that Jarek took the time to process that and kind of come up with a game plan, knowing that Solar was going to try to get that free fish.
Right. Yeah, that that was good.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it worked out for him, just because I don't know. The more like the shorter the game, I feel like the better.
Yeah,
it is for
and I feel like
Veteran.
he feeds off of that kind of jank.
It fuels him. He eats it for breakfast. And
Purple screen is 0.
Yeah, and I don't even think that Solar was really like tilted from it.
No,
or
no,
anything,
yeah,
'cause they were both laughing.
I think it
off.
was the SD that
But-
kind of did him in.
Yeah, it's like starting the game with 2 stocks and then SDing. Now that's half your stocks away, not a third of your stocks away.
Right.
And so, yeah, honestly, that may have won in the game because the SD, like, it's that much more damaging.
When you only have 2 to start. Yeah.
So, I believe that you and me need to play, but maybe
Yeah,
we can get
I think we
some-
might be starting losers sooner
maybe,
than that.
Maybe we can get some losers on this stream. I think losers round 1 should be played off stream. I don't know if it is already, but perhaps someone will come over here and tell us what's going on, or they'll just throw someone on the stream for us.
We'll find out.
But yeah, so Solar now going to play Aquatic Inferno. That's a 5 seed versus the 10 seed, and then Duo and Not Intelligent are going to play also, and then
Okay,
are
I guess we're...
we're not doing losers on stream? Okay.
All right. If production concurs me, maybe we could have the Twitch chat showed up on stream so we can maybe see the people chatting. All right. So we have Ty and Octagon. This is a set we've seen a lot.
It's a classic.
Yep. It's
PDX classic.
I think the only thing that's played more is me and Octagon.
Yeah.
Octagon and I, we play a lot.
I died a tie off stream a lot.
Everyone does Ty a little bit. I feel like I actually do really well against Ty compared to all the other people on PR. Like that's, if I'm wanting anyone in bracket that's on top on PR, it's actually going to be Ty. Because my playstyle sort of counters the way he wants to play, because he just kind of wants to hit me, and I kind of don't want you to hit me, so I'm going to sit back. I don't really, I'm not going to run at you.
It takes a long time to adjust to.